Good morning everyone. Today I'm going to present about my final report of this term. And my name is Nantanat Edkut, or you can call me Not. On this term project, I'm doing about recording studio design. So completed percentage of this term, I would like to say 90% out of 100%. Because on this term I haven't completed to design the system and also completed to design the studio, but I didn't get into the 3D side. So ideas of this term. On this term projects, I would like to setting a one goal before that I'm doing this project. So on this term goal, I thinking that I have to design a system and also a acoustic treatment and design. So what is learning point for this term? For normally, I usually a mixing and mastering engineer. Normally, I am a user side, so I don't know much about the design side. So I would like to know and understand more about the studio design. So what I have been doing for this term. On this term, I'm doing about room design. So at first, I'm thinking that what the goal of my design for studio. So in this case, I'm thinking that if I want to design a studio, I want to create or design the studio that can be live recorded full band. So every musician can play at the same times, but still get clean sound. I decided to have 2 isolation booths, 1 live room and 1 control room. Why I have to do that? Because if we have 1 live room, the isolation sound would be really confusing and really unclear. So that's why I have to have a isolation booth 1 and isolation booth 2 in my design. So in my design, why I have to have isolation and isolation booth 2? For the isolation booth 2 in my design is next to the control room, because I would like to use this room or design this room for the vocal recording, or in other words, it's called it vocal booth. And then why I would like to have another isolation booth? Because I already have an isolation booth already. Because when we recorded a live band, sometimes musicians want to play in the same room. So, and also in my system design part, I decided to guitar amp can be in the isolation booth and guitar player can be in other rooms. So it means sound would be very clear. And also this room I'm doing about acoustic treatment. So in my diagram or in my plan, you're going to see that in my plan, in every room are going to have a absorber and bass trap, because low frequency might causing a problem like a humming or humming sound that doesn't cool anymore. And that's why I put a bass trap in the corner of the room, and also in the control room. I having a absorber in the position that are first reflection and second reflection. And also on this term project, I have been doing about system and routing design. So in this case, I have to study about audio networking system. Audio networking system is the future. So at first, I'm thinking about what about Dante and AVB. But when I think it clearly, AVB system and Dante system is IP based system. So that's why I'm choosing MADI system, because MADI system is point to point system. I think it's, in my opinion, I think that it's more useful and easier in studio.